We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Tim Raines, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box coming up next. David Wells gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200 K club for the year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Alec Bohm is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Chase Anderson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
And now, Derek Jeter. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Now here's the first offering. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's one away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
At the plate now is Bernie Williams as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Next to dig in, Tino Martinez. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Williams stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Now to the plate, Jose Canseco. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
He's set, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Now into the box, Darryl Strawberry. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. very weakly on the ground. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Next up is Tim Raines. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the all-star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it. The left fielder.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Next to hit is JT Realmuto, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. And they start him out away with a called strike. And that one yanked just foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Alfonso Soriano, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Soriano, the runner at third. Posada is at second with nobody out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when he can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Next up, Tino Martinez, runner in scoring position with Sagan. First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Jose Canseco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. Just short, hit hard. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Roman Quinn stands in as he looks at a called strike. Segura leads off first with 1 away. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Digging in will be Darryl Strawberry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh, that's just out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next, it'll be Tim Raines, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Yankees.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Phillies nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes.
Ronald Torreyes.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rhys Hoskins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
So here is Derek Jeter. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
2 balls and a strike now. Fouled away.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Gene Segura is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Vince Velasquez, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Vince Velasquez.
Stepping in once again is Bernie Williams. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
The center fielder, Bernie.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tino.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap.
Now batting,
3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the Don Mattingly will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Hit out toward second. Correas gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up is Roman Quinn. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Posada over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, second base.
So now here is Ronald Torreyes. He flew out in his last AB. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tim Raines. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that misses for ball 1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Torreyes is camped under this one. 1 down.
The batter, the second
so
baseman.
Next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now here is Jorge Posada. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Grounded slowly to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now to bat, Andrew McCutchen. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Throw into second.
Now back, catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto, swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard to third. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. David Hale.
Attention please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 41, David Hale.
First pitch of the AB now. Hale benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Skied down the left field line. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Segura onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Up next, Jose Canseco flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left. And now the first pitch.
The designated hitter.
And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Boggs is there. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading up for the Yankees, the designated hitter, John.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tim Raines is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Look out, 21. Inside.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Alfonso Soriano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
3-2, full count. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this
Now
guy. He's done a real
catcher,
nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
2 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.